Hey everyone, Fitness Manager Ryan Haughey here again. Going to bring you another workout. Hopefully everybody is doing well and everybody is staying healthy. One thing that we really haven't talked about with this though is making sure you're still doing some cardio. We're getting you a lot of strength training stuff. There is cardiovascular aspects of it. Hopefully the weather will break soon and we'll actually get some good spring weather. But being able to go out for a walk, a bike ride, a jog, being able to keep your cardiovascular system up is going to be also important, as well as the structural components of your musculature and making sure your body's still strong and healthy, as well as your lungs and your heart. One thing that you can do, they're called light poles. You can do this from mailbox to mailbox, telephone pole to telephone pole, or light pole to light pole. You either walk or at a jog or ride your bike at a slower pace or anything like that from one light pole to another light pole. And then that next set is going to be either a sprint or a faster jog or a faster pedal. And it's going to be an interval. It's going to raise your heart rate up. And then once you get to that certain light pole that you've set that distance, you're going to bring it back down. And it's going to be a lower heart rate, easier pedal, easier run, easier walk, something that's going to be good fit for you. That's going to help bring your heart rate down a little bit. And then that next set of light poles that you set ahead for yourself, or mailboxes, that again is a harder either sprint, jog, pedal on the bike, anything that's going to be a little bit more of a task for you to have to work towards, that it's going to bring your heart rate up. That's going to be good conditioning for your cardiovascular system. And it's not going to take quite as long as just going for, a half-hour walk or a bike ride or something like that. It's going to be able to help kind of cut that time down a little bit if you're on a little bit of a time crunch with being back at home or getting things taken care of. So cardiovascular system is very important. Obviously, we're going to get some of that with the workouts that we're doing, but making sure we're staying up on top of that as well is going to just kind of help our overall health of our body. Another topic is also nutrition. Obviously, we're all home. That fridge is a lot closer than it was when you're at work. So that 2 o'clock snack or that I'm bored, I think I'm going to grab something to eat. That mindless eating is going to take in really quick, a lot faster. I'm sure some of you might have noticed this already. I myself have already noticed this. So we want to make sure we are still being coherent about the food we're putting in our bodies, how much, and what we're doing around the time of the food that we're grabbing. Is it just because of boredom? Is it just because it's something for us to do? So kind of be a little bit of a cognizant of what's kind of triggering those food receptors for you. If you do feel like you're hungry because maybe you are bored, try drinking a glass of water and see if that kind of settles down that hunger appetite feeling. If not, then go ahead and have a snack. But making sure nutrition is important during this time also, because we do have a lot of food readily available, not probably far from where your couch is. So just be mindful about the food that you're getting. Obviously, if you're doing the workouts too, we want to make sure we're still putting good food and good nutrients into our body, getting good fats, carbohydrates, and protein to help your body recover and heal from the workouts and things that you guys are doing on your own. So 2 different topics to kind of bring to light for you guys. Those will both help play into the workouts and just kind of help keep your body at a general overall healthier state. So we'll get into the workout today. We got a good one for you. It's a good total body. We'll get you turned around so we can show you the workout on the whiteboard. We do need one piece of equipment today, and it is a towel again. So it's either a beach towel or a just regular bath towel. We want to make sure it has a little bit more length to it for the movement that we're doing today, but we'll show you guys that once we get you a view of the whiteboard. All right, so here's the workout today. So you can see we've got 5 different movements that we're going to be doing. The first one is shoulder tap push-ups. Then we've got single leg bridging. Then we have floating push-ups. Then here's where our towel comes into play. We have a towel iso row. And then we've got plank leg lifts. So with this workout, we're gonna get these 5 movements 4 times through. Again, the B is gonna signify that you've gotta count on both sides. So if it's 20 single leg bridges, you can either do 40 total or just count to 20 on one side. So we'll get you back around so you guys can get the view of what the movements look like. We'll show you the modifications, and then hopefully you guys will enjoy this workout. Okay, so we're starting off with the first movement, shoulder tap push-ups. So this is gonna be a move that's gonna get your chest and your core as well. So we can break this up in a couple different ways, and I'll show you guys a few different ways to modify this. So with this, it's 15 reps. So you're gonna be in a push-up position. So we're either gonna be in a full-length push-up position, or we can go from our knees. That's a modification. We're gonna be here, and I'll turn so you can see me. I'm gonna bring my hands up one at a time to tap my shoulders. So I'm here, touch, touch, and then I do my push-up. With this, we want to keep the hips stable. Don't want to rock from side to side. So you're going to be up, touch, touch, push up. With this, once you touch and put that hand down, touch again, put the other hand down. Wherever those hands are, try to do the push up from there. That's going to make the variables different with just the movement of the chest and the shoulders. It's going to challenge you a little bit than trying to find that good comfortable spot. You might have your hands offset and staggered a little bit. It's going to just make it a little bit harder, maybe a little bit more challenging. If you need to, obviously go to your knees for the push-up. You can do the shoulder taps from a full-length push-up and then drop to your knees for the push-up. You can do the shoulder taps, obviously, from your knees and the push-ups from your knees. If it is too much, do the shoulder taps first. Get 15 on each side, so then we're going to do a total of 30, and then do your 15 push-ups. With this though, make sure we're not going tap, push up, tap, push up. It's gonna be tap, tap, push up, and that is 1 rep. Moving into single leg bridge. So this is gonna work the lower back, the glutes, the legs a little bit. We're gonna be on our back. We're gonna be looking up at the ceiling. I'm gonna tighten up my stomach. I'm gonna drive my back into the floor. Then I'm gonna take my right leg, stick it out straight. You're gonna press through the heel of the leg that is down, so my left leg, and I'm gonna squeeze my butt, keep my hips level, hold, and then bring it back down. So a 2 to 3 second hold with this is a good pace. We wanna watch out doing this and popping up real quick and fast and dropping back down. So big squeeze up, bring it back down. Bring it back up, bring it back down. With these, you can alternate, but again, it could make the flow a little challenging. I find it's easier to stick with just one side at a time to get 20 reps with that. So from there, floating push-ups. This is gonna be another challenging movement. This is gonna integrate core. There is actually not really a quote-unquote push-up in this, but we'll show you guys what this looks like. So we're gonna start in a plank position on our forearms. You can go from your knees again, or you can obviously go from full length position on your toes. With this, I'm in a plank position here. I'm gonna take my left hand, put it where a push-up position would be for my hand placement, kind of just outside my armpit, under my shoulder. Then I'm gonna press myself up, bring my right hand into that same position. Now I've got to return back down. My right hand goes down, my left arm goes back, and I repeat that. So this is what it'll look like. With these, you can alternate. Just make sure you're getting 10 on each side. You can stick climbing with the left hand first and get 10, and then switch to the right hand, or you can climb up alternating. So just to give you a view of what this would look like, we're going to be here. It's up, up, down, down. I'm gonna switch, down, down, and there's my 1 rep. So these are a bit more challenging. They're a little bit harder. Obviously having a mat or a soft surface is gonna help with the forearms. Wanna make sure our stomach is tight to our spine, drawing up to our ribs. We're gonna squeeze our butt tight, keep that lower back safe. If you need to, break these in half. These are gonna be a bit more challenging than anything that we're gonna do on this. So that's 10 on each side, or 20 total. Next, we need that beach towel or your bath towel. With this, you're gonna fold it up or kind of just bundle it up so we can make a grip on each side of it. So this is an isometric hold. This is gonna be a row. I want you to stand on the towel with 1 foot. So I'm gonna use my left foot as my point of holding this towel, trying to get it as even as possible for my grip. I'm going to be in a squat, and I'm gonna have my chest over my toes, but I'm gonna have my head up and my chest pointing up and forward, and not rounding. With this, you're going to be here. You can see my arms. I'm gonna pull up tension. I'm gonna try and squeeze and lift this towel up I'm gonna hold for 3 seconds and then relax. I'm gonna repeat, squeeze for 3 seconds, hold, and relax. So this is obviously not gonna give. That hold in this position here, you're gonna squeeze your back. Try and pinch your shoulder blades together. Engage the hands, squeeze as tight as you can. It's gonna keep the wrists, the elbows, the biceps, triceps, shoulders, all engaged. You're gonna hold that nice and tight, 3 seconds, and then you're gonna relax. From there, we've got plank leg lifts. This is 20 on each side. In a forearm plank, you're gonna be here, and we're gonna raise left leg up, right leg up, left leg up, right leg up. I'm gonna try and keep my hips flat, not tipping side to side. Again, I can go from a modified position here on my knees. Now I'm gonna take my left leg straight, still on my right knee, and I'm just going to do my left leg. And that's gonna offer up a modification. With this plank leg lift, you're gonna lift the leg up just high enough to squeeze the glute and the lower back. We don't wanna arch and kind of scorpion our leg up and back around us. It's gonna stay straight, engage the quad, and you're gonna squeeze your butt so that leg just lifts up and you get a good contraction on your butt and your lower back. That is 20 on each side or 40 total. So you're gonna go through this 4 times. Pace yourself because this is gonna get the whole body. We've got a little bit more of a challenging position with our floating push-ups. If anything is too much on the shoulders or anything like that, listen to your body. Be able to either modify a little bit more if needed, or don't worry about doing that one. We wanna make sure you guys stay safe and healthy. So hopefully we get to see you guys here back at the club soon. Hope everybody again is doing well, and hopefully you're enjoying our videos, and you guys take care, and we'll see you soon.